Family Guy: Road to Death was a video game based on the TV show, being developed by Heavy Iron Studios in the early 2010s. While the specifics of the plot are unknown, it would have involved the Griffins trying to find death in order to stop a zombie apocalypse. 2 prototypes of the game were made before Fox decided to scrap it for being too dark, with it eventually getting reworked as Family Guy: Back to the Multiverse. The only footage of the prototypes to have been released are 2 trailers that were uploaded in 2017. However, some people have claimed that a prototype of the game can be found at the National Video Game Museum in Frisco, Texas. Hell of a Boss is an online animated web series created by the YouTuber VivziePop in 2019 about an assassination company in hell. Originally, the first season was going to have 8 episodes, but only 7 were released. In a Twitter post, the creator stated that the episode was completed and was supposed to come out in late 2021 or early 2022, but that she couldn't release it due to forces apparently of her control. She has stated that it will be released sometime in the future. But only 2 clips of the original finale have been uploaded as of the time of writing this video. To promote the release of Halo 2, Bungie created an ARG called I Love Bees, about an AI whose memory was scattered around a beekeeping website. One of the main parts of the game is players needing to activate so-called axons by calling payphones. A Florida man once tried activating one of these axons during Hurricane Francis, causing the operator to break character and tell him to seek shelter. While some recordings of the phone calls do exist, these come from the perspective of the players, and it's unknown if there are any recordings of the hurricane incident. First Time Vape Shop is a skit by the YouTuber Scott the Woz about him and his friends going to a vape shop. A few days after the video was released, Scott uploaded a Twitter cut to his second channel and presumably his Twitter account. It is unknown if there were any noticeable changes from the original version. Scott mysteriously deleted the video sometime after he began to get popular online, and it has yet to be found as of the time of this upload. A Thousand Ways to Lie was a failed pilot for a potential spin-off series of the TV show, A Thousand Ways to Die. Like the original series, it told stories about people telling insane lies with experts explaining the science behind them. Some of the lies from the pilot episode include a con artist stealing the identity of a Vietnam War surgeon, a man faking a cancer diagnosis so he can party at a strip club, and a woman trying to smuggle drugs past the Mexican border with breast implants. The pilot aired on Spike in 2010, but they decided not to pick up the show for additional episodes. For years, it was believed to be lost until it was discovered to have been available to buy on Amazon Prime as a part of A Thousand Ways to Die. City of Heroes: The Rikti War was planned to be a tie-in book to the superhero MMO game, City of Heroes. It was meant to serve as a prequel to the game, detailing the war between Earth and the Rikti homeworld. The book was planned to be released in August of 2006. However, it was announced that the publisher, CDS Books, would no longer be able to make books based on the game. As of 2023, no materials of the novel have been released. Frankie Stein was an animated movie that was being made by the infamous mockbuster studio, Sparkplug Entertainment, in the late 2000s. The only mention of the movie comes from Sparkplug's website, which originally stated that it was going to be released in spring of 2009. Before it was removed and the website was shut down. No work from the film outside of the logo has been released. However, the fact that the spring 2009 release date was announced in November of 2008 could mean that a decent amount of work was done on the project. Space Race was an educational web series designed to teach kids the basics of space and space exploration. Every episode would have a character named Gary Galaxy talk to a bunch of animated space planes about different parts of the solar system, from Earth to Mars to Jupiter. The series was eventually purchased by PBS Kids in 2014 and turned into the TV show, Space Racers. As of 2023, only a single episode and a trailer have been recovered from the original online version. In 2019, it was announced that an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit series was in development for Disney+. The series would revolve around Oswald getting into a bunch of wacky shenanigans and trying to luck his way out of the situation. However, shortly after it was revealed, the original studio behind the project was shut down and the series was shelved indefinitely. While some fans and even a few people who worked at Disney have expressed interest in doing more things with Oswald, the only work to have been revealed from the show is an animatic for the pilot episode. In July of 2000, MTV made a pilot for an American version of the British robot combat show, Robot Wars. The pilot was filmed during Series 4 and ended with the robots Mahler and Frenzy battling to see who would win the heat. The pilot would end up getting retooled for TNN and eventually become Robot Wars: Extreme Warriors. As of 2023, only pit photos have been recovered from the original MTV pilot.